doctor?
I never would have called, but this is an emergency.
Is that the doctor?
I'm Chris Gorman. My husband and I are good friends of Charlie Brown.
Is that the doctor?
It's the doctor! It's the doctor.
Why didn't you say so?
Dr. Dudley.
Fine.
But he's really fine.
I mean, goodbye.
Where are you going?
Him! Thank him and say goodbye.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dudley. Oh, well, just a second. Ken, can you move all his limbs?
Yes. Yes, he can move everything. Get off the phone.
Don't yell at me. He'll hear it. Yes, he can move everything. Just a second. Any slurring of the speech?
No! No slurring of the speech.
Not another Phantom of the Opera. No. No slurring of the speech. Just a second. Any ringing of the ears?
No. Tell him no.
Yes, a little ringing in the ears.
I told you to say no.
It sounds more believable than ringing. Who is...
But this is a shorter run.
Lenny. It's not the Olympic event. Go, why don't you?
Don't get that. Let me know if Dr. Dudley calls.
Claire, we have to talk. What is it, Chris? I'm coming to part of the scenes. Your dress? No. Chris started to tell me something and then she clammed up.
The door on my BMW opened like tissue paper. This thing's like steel.
Her hands were like ice and she wouldn't look me straight in the eye.
This would be a good place to keep your jewelry.
And what's taking him so long to get dressed? What is that about, huh?
What are you so damn suspicious for? Give the people a chance to come down.
What, you don't notice anything's wrong?
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that the towels are piled up in the sink and not in the rack. I noticed that there's only a sheet and a half of toilet paper left. I think it's sloppy, but I wouldn't call it a scandal.
Really? Well, I'm not so sure I realize a scandal.
You don't think I know what you're talking about? I hear gossip, I hear rumors, and I won't listen to that crap. He's my friend. She's the wife of my friend.
Fine then, forget it.
I don't listen to filth and garbage about my friend.
I said forget it.
All right, come here.
What's wrong with here?
Here is there. Here is better. It's not good.
What's not good?
What I heard.
What did you hear?
Can you lower your voice?
Why? We haven't said anything yet.
Hey. Just talking around that Myra's... This hurts me. Stand on my other side. I can't get my Just talking around about Charlie and Myra, but no one will tell it to my face because they know I won't listen.
I'll listen. Tell it to my face.
Why would you want to hear rumors about your best friend? He trusts me. He's my best client. Not just with taxes, but with personal things.
Well, I don't do his taxes. What are the rumors?
You won't be satisfied until you hear, will you?
I won't even sleep with you until I hear. What are the rumors?
Right. Just talking around that Myra's having a little thing, okay?
What kind of a thing?
Do I have to spell it out for you? A man, a guy, a fella, an affair. Myra's doing something on the sly and it's not with Charlie, okay?
You don't know that. You've only heard it. You haven't seen it.
Of course I haven't seen it. You think they'd invite me to come along?
You are so naive. It's incredible. Myra's not the one that's having a thing. Your friend Charlie, however, he's running up hell of a motel bill.
Charlie? My good friend Charlie? No way. What are you looking at another woman?
He may not be looking at her, but he's...
You lower your voice. Who told you this?
Someone at this tennis club told me.
Our tennis club?
What is it, a sacred temple? People gossip there.
A bunch of hypocrites sitting around with the fancy new Reeboks and Nikes, destroying people's lives. Who told you this?
I'm going to tell you, you don't like this person anyway.
What's the difference whether I don't like him or not? Who told you this?
Carol Newman.
Carol Newman. I knew it. I hate that damn woman. She's not big enough to swallow a can of tennis ball.
How you doing?
Just fine, Ken.
Anything else to eat?
Just a plastic bag.
Great. You're back.
Wasn't it Carol Newman that started that other rumor?
What other rumor?
The one that you and I were breaking up.
No, it wasn't Carol Newman.
Then who started that one?
It was me.
You started that rumor?
Well, me, you, the both of us. Remember when we were thinking about splitting up? Didn't we go around telling everyone?
We told friends. That tart told strangers.
Hey, don't pull Carol Newman a card to my face. And besides, Carol Newman wasn't the one that started the rumor about Charlie. Someone told her.
Who was the one that told her?
Harold Green.
Harold Green. Who the heck's Harold Green?
He's a new member. He was just voted in last week.
I never voted for him.
Yes, you did, by proxy. We were in Bermuda.
This idiot is a proxy new member who just spreads rumors about my friend Charlie? What does he do? Who does he play tennis with?
He doesn't play tennis. He's just a social member. He eats lunches there.
This idiot is a non-playing new proxy social member who just eats lunches and spreads rumors? What does he do for a living?
He sells BMWs. Oh, no, not to speak.
Is there something wrong, Ken?
Why? Anything seem wrong to you?
Well, aside from the fact that there's no food, no guests, no host and no hostess, and that you and Chris only appear one at a time and never together, yeah, I'd say there's something wrong.
All right. All right. Sit down, buddy. Looks like I can't keep this quiet any longer, so here goes. We've got a big problem on our hands.
Aha! What did I just say, Claire?
You said aha. What is it?
Charlie's been shot.
What?
Shot?
Oh my gosh.
Charlie? Shot?
Don't tell
Not
me
Charlie!
this. Please.
I can't catch my breath! Charlie! No, Charlie, no! Charlie!
All right, he's not dead.
He's fine. He's not dead.
Okay.
He's not dead. Where was he shot?
Oh, in the head.
In the head. In the head. Oh my gosh, he was shot in the head.
It's all right. It was a superficial wound.
Where did the bullet go?
Through his left earlobe.
Okay, the earlobe. That's not too bad. I have holes in my earlobes. It doesn't hurt.
I swear I saw this coming. The truth, Ken. Did she do it?
Who?
Myra, for Pete's sake. Who else?
Why would Myra shoot Charlie?
You don't know what's
You
happening?
haven't heard?
No, I haven't heard. What's going on?
Well, Charlie's having this hot affair.
You don't, she doesn't know if it's hot. It's an affair. A plain affair.
Who told you this?
Nobody told me that. What I heard was that Myra was having a little thing.
A thing with who?
A guy, a man, a fella. Who knows?
Well, what I heard is that Charlie was having the affair.
And who told you this?
Some tart at the tennis club named Carol Newman.
She's not a tart. And she only told me what Harold Green told her.
Who is Harold Green?
Some proxy new social member who just eats lunches and doesn't play tennis.
Well, it seems to me that Myra was hysterical enough to shoot Charlie, that Charlie was the one who was having the affair.
You're not even listening to me, are you? Myra didn't fire the gun. Charlie did. He tried to kill himself. It was attempted suicide.
Suicide? Don't tell me that.
I don't believe it.
It was Charlie, suicide. No, Charlie, no.
Oh, stop it! There's enough grieving over him. Right?
Oh, Charlie.
How's Myra taking this? She must be a wreck.
I should go up to her. Let me go up to her.
No, you shouldn't go up to her. She's not here.
She's not here. Charlie shoots himself in the head and Myra leaves the house.
She walks out on him now when he's got a bullet in his ear?
It's not in his ear. It's through it. You two listen to me, please. Maybe she wasn't even here when it happened. Chris and I were pulling up. We heard a shot ring out. We came to the door. It was locked. I went around, so I had to go around back and break into the kitchen window.
I saw that. I thought maybe Miley had done it, and maybe Myra had fired her. But then I didn't know that Miley was in Japan.
Just not talk for a while. Just listen. Ken talk. You broke through the window. Was he lying on the floor?
No, I was sitting up in bed. The television was on, one of those evangelist shows. Bottle of Valium on the night table. He was half conscious. I figured maybe he had taken a few Valium to make himself drowsy, started to fall asleep, put the gun to his head, and then shot himself through the ear.
Is that blood on your shirt, Ken?
Where?
Right below your second stud.
Damn it! That's not gonna come out, is it?
That's what you're worried about? A stain on your shirt?
I don't give a damn about my shirt. I'm trying to prevent Charlie from getting a suicide rap. When the others walk in here, I don't want to have to explain why I got blood on my good shirt.
You could borrow one of Charlie's.
These 2 sizes too big for me.
Well, I don't think they're going to notice your cuff size if Charlie has a big bandage on his ear, and Myra's not even at the party.
Will you let the man finish his story, please? Did he say anything? Did he say why he did it?
No, like I said, he was half conscious.
Did he leave a note or anything?
There was a piece of paper in his hand. I tried to take it from him, but he tore it up and threw it in the John. He flushed it before I could get to it.
This isn't happening. I'm not hearing this.
Did you call the police?
No. We called his doctor. We told him to trip down the stairs, but he was all right. I didn't want to make this thing public.
We've got to call the police. This guy's deputy mayor of New York we're talking about. I mean, front page of the New York Times. Pictures of Charlie with a suit jacket on his head.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to prevent until we figure out what's going on here.
You know, if we keep this quiet, we're all accessories. I deal with the IRS boys. I'd be the first one they go after.
Why would they go after you?
Because with attempted suicides, they'd want to open up everything. They'd want to see his books, his portfolio, his entire financial picture. They'd want to know how a deputy mayor can afford a big house like this.
Well, that's no surprise. Myra's a wealthy woman. She bought the house.
She did? I didn't know that.
You hear that? Now it's going to be all over the tennis club.
I still think we shouldn't bring in the police until we all know exactly what's going on here. And I don't know what you're all worried about. Unless you have something to hide you don't want the IRS to know about.
Are you accusing me of hiding something? I'm the one who wants to bring in the police. Maybe you're the one who has something to hide. You make out his contracts. You made out his will.
Are you trying to accuse Charlie and I of conspiracy to defraud the city?
I heard a car pulling up.
You're not calling the police, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
You're going to tell me what I'm not going to do?
Sure.
It's pulling up the driveway.
Suppose the neighbors heard the gunshots and have already called the police.
Well, I'll deal with that problem when it arises.
Perhaps that car is the police, and the problem's already arisen.
It's a Volvo station wagon.
A Volvo.
Now I suppose you're worried it's the Swedish police.
Oh, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Ernie and Cookie.
Why didn't you tell us?
Why didn't you listen?
Ken, Myra and I are having trouble with her zipper.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
They know.
About Myra's zipper.
No, Myra's not here. Ken told us.
They're stopping to look at our BMW.
Well, did you tell them about Charlie cutting his ear shaving?
They know everything, Chris. The gunshot, the bullet through the ear, the flush note, everything.
Why didn't you tell me you told them everything? They must think I'm an idiot.
How's Charlie?
He fell asleep. He's hugging his pillow. He has his thumb in his mouth.
They're coming up to the house. I can't believe he's wearing a dress like that to a party like this.
All right. Okay, should we tell them or not?
Well, I don't see why not. Ernie is Charlie's analyst. Everything you tell your analyst remains confidential.
What does Patience tell him? Where now is Patience? His patient is upstairs hugging a pillow, sucking his thumb.
I can't believe I'm paying a babysitter for this night.
So what have we decided? Do we call the police or not?
I say no. Well, we shouldn't tell Cookie and Ernie either. I mean,
She has a cooking show.
yeah, what if somebody accidentally says something on the air?
On a cooking show? Does she give out suicide recipes?
All right. Let's just let them in, okay? Clara, will you open up the door, please?
So what is it? We're telling Ernie, but we're not telling Cookie?
We're not telling either of them. I'm sorry we told you.
Oh, wait. I should go up, and maybe if Charlie comes to, I can get the story out of him.
Oh, I took the Valium away from him. I hid him in the medicine cabinet.
Wow.
Okay, Chris, get us some drinks. Let's act like we're having fun. Okay, open the door. So Mrs. Thatcher replies, I don't know, maybe it's my umbrella stand.
Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready. Just open the door.
Ernie, Cookie, it's so good to see you.
Oh, that's so funny, Lenny. You should have been an actor, I swear.
Everyone, it's Ernie and Cookie.
Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie. Hi, Ernie.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Lenny.
So go on, Lenny. What did Mr. Gorbachev say?
Mr. Gorbachev. Well, he said, I don't know. I've never eaten cat food before.
Sorry we're late. Have we missed anything?
You have got to let Lenny tell you the story about Mrs. Thatcher the cat food.
Oh, well, it sounds funny already.
Everyone
dress. You always find the most original things. Where do you get them?
Oh gosh, this thing, it's 6 years old. My grandmother brought it from Russia.
Didn't she run up for muscular dystrophy in June?
No, emphysema in August.
Oh, and what a pretty cushion. Did you bring that for Myra and Charlie?
No, it's for my back. It went out again while I was dressing.
You all right, honey?
I'm fine, Schnickums. You and your back problems. It must be awful. Oh gosh, really? It's nothing. I can do everything, sit down and get up.
Lenny, is that your BMW inside? Looks like you put a lot of miles on it in 2 days.
Somebody shoots out of his garage and blindsides me. I've got a case of whiplash you wouldn't believe.
I've had whiplash. It's excruciating. My best friend had it for 6 years. This looks nice. Hurrah! Oh my gosh! Did I break anything? What was it?
Stooping glass.
Oh no, tell me, Lenny. Claire, I'm so sorry.
It was an accident, honey. We'll replace it, of course.
If you want to, I don't care.
What about drinks, everyone?
All of this.
I'll get it. I got it.
All of you are going to give me drinks. You're such friendly people. I'd like a bird pies.
I should have let what's her name pick it up. Lou, my lead. Here you go. Where's Ken?
Well, Ken's upstairs with Charlie.
And Myra.
Myra's with Ken. They're waiting for Myra to get dressed.
Oh.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, really? It's nothing. I have chronic back spasms. It just shoots up my back and goes. It's okay.
You all right, chicken?
I'm fine, Fox.
Say, listen, what do you say we all go drink outside? This is a beautiful evening out there and all.
Okay. What's going on?
What do you mean?
You think I don't notice that something is going on? 3 people want to give me drinks. Chris wants me to hear a funny story. And Lenny wants to get us all outside. Everyone's creating a diversion. Why? I don't know. Am I right?
No wonder you're such a high-priced Dr. Ernie. Okay, someone's gonna have to tell them
Tell them what?
about the surprise.
What surprise?
The surprise about the party. What surprise about the party? Well, it's the cutest thing, isn't it, Claire?
Oh, yes.
Tell them about it.
No, you tell it so much better than I do.
I'm sorry, I think we're gonna have to sit down and help you.
I've got her.
Got it.
The cushion, I need the cushion, the cushion!
There it is. Got it.
You all right, Poops?
I'm fine. What's so nice about the party?
Well, Charlie and Myra decided, because it's their 10th wedding anniversary and they're going to have their closest friends over to celebrate, they weren't going to have any servants.
Uh-huh,
No Miley, no anybody.
uh-huh.
Isn't that terrific? Just us.
Why is that so terrific?
Because we're all going to pitch in. Like in the old times, before money, before success. Those are the best times in our lives, don't you think?
No, I hated those times. I love success.
But don't you find these times are greedier times? Lazier, more selfish? No one wants to work anymore.
I work 14 hours a day, and I cook 37 meals a week. I cook on my television show, I cook for my family, I cook for my neighbors. I even cook for my dog. I was looking forward to having a nice, relaxing evening. But I don't want to get blamed for ruining this night for Charlie and Myra. What do we have to do?
Oh, we have to cook.
You mean all of us cooking in the kitchen together?
Well, everyone except Charlie and Myra. We told them to wait upstairs and we'd call them down when we were ready for them.
What do we have to make?
Well, it's all laid out in the kitchen. Smoked turkey, roast ham, duck, pasta.
Smoked turkey, roast ham. That's too much cholesterol for me.
Come on, Ern. We didn't come here to live longer. Just have a good time.
I just don't understand why we're all wearing our best clothes to cook a dinner in.
Well, honey, those aren't your best clothes. That's a 50-year-old Polish dress.
It's a 60-year-old Russian dress.
The dress is hardly an issue of arguing about.
I didn't say we wouldn't cook it.
She didn't say that we wouldn't cook it. What is everyone getting so worked up about?
Let's not turn this into group therapy, please, Aaron.
This is nothing like group therapy, Claire. You of all people should know that.
Well, terrific. Let's just name all the
Why are Ernie and I being attacked? We just walked in the door.
Please calm down. We don't want to spoil the surprise for Charlie and Myra.
What surprise, it was their idea.
Listen, I don't want to get blamed for ruining this night for Charlie and Myra. I will do all the cooking myself, and Ernie will do the serving.
Honey, no one's asking you to do that.
Well, she wants
It's
to.
fine
She
with
does.
us.
Makes me feel better. She can clean up too.
Give me 45 minutes, and we'll have the best darn dinner party we have ever had.
Oh, give me a break.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world was that?
It's okay, it's all right. It's all in control. Hi, Ernie. Hi, Cookie. Chris, honey, can I see a beer for a minute?
Would you all excuse me for a moment? I hate when this happens.
Am I going crazy or was that a gunshot?
A gunshot? No. It was a car backfiring.
In Charlie's bedroom.
Ernie, maybe you should go up and see.
No, I mean, why should you? Charlie and Myra and Ken and Chris are all there. There's more of them than us.
You just can't ignore a gunshot. Ernie, please go up and see.
No, I know exactly what it was. It was a balloon. They've been blowing up party balloons up there all day.
And what kind of balloon was that? The could you blend? I'm going up.
Well, how are we gonna get the dinner ready then? I mean, Charlie and Myra must be starved. Look, you and Cookie get started. All the white wines for Earn. Claire, why don't you put on some music or something? Let me know if Dr. Doolittle calls.
I still think it sounded like a gunshot.
Oh, well, I'll get it.
Let's get dinner started. Help me out?
Hello? Who? Dr. Cusack. Oh, yes. Who is this?
Is that for me?
Uh-huh. All right, hold on. It's a conference call from Mr. and Mrs. Platt, Mr. and Mrs. Fishman, Mr. and Mrs. Platt.
It's my Friday night group. I have a telephone session with them.
Go on, Ern. I can get myself up.
He'll be right along, folks. Hello? Oh, well, yes, this is his wife, Mrs. Gans. Oh, well, yes. Yes. Tell him you called. Thank you. The doctor does his service.
Oh my God!
It's Cookie.
It's all right. I do this all the time. Take the pressure off my neck.
Where's Ernie?
Well, he's in the kitchen with his Friday night cookie.
On the kitchen.
On the phone.
Ow, ow, ow.
What? You're back?
No, there's little shark pits on the floor. Ow.
She's gotta be fun to live with.
What happened upstairs?
Ken tried to hide the gun from Charlie while he was sleeping. He tripped on Charlie's slipper and the gun went off right next to his head. He can't hear anything out of both ears now.
Ken or Charlie?
Ken, Charlie was still out cold from the Valium.
Oh, well, I took a message.
You couldn't tell me that when I was in the balcony? What did they say?
They said that Dr. Dudley already called this number and he doesn't want to be disturbed again.
I'm getting a new doctor. My life is going to be put in the hands of a drama critic from Mount Sinai Hospital. Hello? Yes, Dr. Dudley did not call this number, so yeah, could you have him call me back? Thank you.
So, what did Ken need Chris upstairs for?
Talk to his doctor to see what to do about his ears.
You mean she told him a gun went off? Then she'll have to explain about Charlie.
What she was going to say was that he was outside and a manhole cover just blew up right next to him.
That's a good idea.
Except the doctor wasn't in. His service said he was still at the theater. He's got some kind of flu going around on Broadway. Purposely wait till I get to the top step. Answer that for me, will you?
Hello? Yes, Dr. Dudley. Thank you for calling me back. Oh, hold on just a minute. Would you like to speak to him?
No, I'm taking a stress test.
Well, you know, Ernie can't figure out what's going on here tonight. I'm not going to group anymore.
Oh, yes, Dr. Dudley, thank you for calling back. Yeah, well, about 20 minutes ago, some idiot nailed me in my new BMW. Charlie? No, I wasn't calling about Charlie. It's Charlie's doctor. No, he's resting now. He's... Chris Gorman? Yeah, I think she did call. You know Ken and Chris?
Maybe.
He's Ken's doctor, too.
He might have a franchise.
Go make yourself busy. Go put on some music. I'm sorry, Dr. Dudley. A cold compress? Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, just hold on for Chris, please. Which one of these buttons brings in Charlie's room?
Why? Who's going to hear it up there anyway?
No, you're a real pain. Doctor, no, my wife is in pain, too. All right? It's no bother. Just hold for Chris, please. I'm going to go to Chris. You know, we owe this guy a gift. Let's give him Cookie as a patient. There he is in my spritzer.
Thought I heard Lenny in here. I have a spritzer.
Oh, I'll hold it. How's Cookie?
Well, I gave her some aspirins, but she dropped them in the sauce.
Good. Maybe we'll all get rid of our headaches.
Lenny ever say what that sound was?
You mean the gunshot?
So it was a gunshot.
No. I meant the thought. I meant the sound you thought was a gunshot.
Well, it wasn't a balloon, I know that.
Oh, of course not. It was a can of shaving cream. It exploded.
Shaving cream exploded.
Oh, don't worry, it washes off.
Crap.
Ernie, I need you to put some garbage out.
I'm not through talking to my group yet.
They're fighting. I put them on hold.
Don't worry, it'll clear up in a minute. These things don't last long.
Think it's the last line?
Why don't you lie down in the guest room? You'll feel better.
Maybe if I lie down in the guest room for a while.
My neck is... Where's my spritzer?
Your sister? When did she get here?
No, Kent. Spritzer. Come on, I'll heat you up another towel.
Don't tell your sister about the gunshots. Read everything out.
Claire, I've got a problem. Ernie went out to put some garbage out and the door locked. Could you let him back in, please?
Of course. We'd all miss him terribly.
I purposely went around so you wouldn't have to go to the door.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Where's Claire? She went to let Ernie in. Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are. Cookie, the water's boiling over all the pasta.
Why didn't you turn it down?
I don't know. I don't watch your show.
Never mind. I'll get it. Ernie, give me another bag of ice. I'm melting.
I'm beginning to feel like one of my own patients.
Well, everything is just fine.
They're in the kitchen.
I'd smoke a Havana cigar if I had one. I'm getting hives under my arms. Did you hear about Ken? He's dead.
It's a good thing for him. He's out of it now.
Why are we protecting each other like this anyway? Ken can't hear, Lenny can't move his neck. I'm getting a skin condition, and for what? One more gunshot and the whole world will know anyway.
The whole world isn't interested. Paraguay and Bolivia don't give a rat's derriere.
There's another car pulling up. Was anyone else invited?
Harry and Joan, but they canceled. But they said they'd called tonight from Venezuela.
From Venezuela?
Jeez. Maybe they will hear about it in Bolivia.
Who's coming up the driveway?
Maybe it's Myra. Maybe she came back.
Myra drives a Porsche. This is an Audi.
Why don't you ask Ken? He might know.
Ken's reading lips now. I don't think he can pick up on Audi. What the heck was that?
Cookie blew up the microwave. What else?
All right, Claire, go see who's coming up, and Chris, go see what happened in the kitchen.
Oh dear.
What happened?
Well, Cookie dropped her ice bag and slipped against the stove. The hot platter was about to fall on her, so I lifted it up. I accidentally dropped it on the glass water pitcher, and it shattered and cut her arm, and she's bleeding like crazy. I got a towel against her arm, I got her propped up against the cabinet, but I need some bandages for her arm and some ointment for my fingers. I never saw anything happen so fast.
I can't believe he's in pain and it's still out without missing a word.
Why are you still standing there? there. Go get the bandages.
I was hoping there was more to the story.
I'm sorry, Claire, did you ask for a drink?
Don't worry about it. You have more things to think about.
Right.
You know what this night is beginning to remind me of? Platoon.
Oh, here comes the other car. Why don't you go see who it is? I don't even want to know.
Like it's gonna be good news, right? It's Glenn and Cassie.
Glenn and Cassie Cooper together?
That's how they're walking.
I heard they were having trouble.
Not walking.
Oh no! Glenn is running for state senator up in Poughkeepsie.
So?
Well, that's all he needs is to walk in here and be part of some hushed-up suicide attempt. He can kiss his career goodbye.
Well, maybe Ken will figure this all out before they ring the doorbell. Well, it's gonna be a tough campaign.
Listen, I have to go to the bathroom. You get the door and I'll be right out.
Wait, I haven't gone since I've gotten here.
Yes, you did in my lease room.
Yeah, but no one was at the door then.
Forget it. Someone else will get the door. Come on.
Isn't anybody gonna get that door? Chris, Claire? Are you talking to me, Lenny? No, you can't. Put the towel back on your ears.
Okay.
Claire, Chris? Screw it. I'm beginning to feel like my car.
Lenny, have you got those bandages? Is no one getting that door? Oh, these kids are up to something, I know it. Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening. I don't know where everyone else is.
You mean we're the first?
Oh no, everyone's here. Just kind of spread out a little bit.
Can I have a drink, please? Double scotch, straight up.
Perrier with lime, no ice.
Sure, fine. I don't believe we've met. I'm Ernie Cusack.
Hello, Ernie.
Sorry about my fingers. A little accident in the kitchen.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Yeah, I'd like to stay and chat, but my wife is bleeding.
Your wife?
Cookie, a water pitcher broke on her arm and she's bleeding and I burned my fingers.
That's a shame.
Oh, no problem. We'll have dinner ready soon. Nice meeting you both.
I wonder why they're not using the Chinese girl.
Do I look all right?
Yes, fine.
I feel so frumpy.
No, you look beautiful.
My hair isn't right, is it? I saw you looking at it in the car.
No, I wasn't.
I can always tell when you don't like what I'm wearing.
I love that dress. I always have.
This is the first time I've worn it.
I always admired your taste is what I meant.
It's so hard to please you sometimes, Glenn.
What did I say?
It's what you don't say that really drives me crazy.
What I don't say? How can it drive you crazy if I don't say it?
I don't know. It's just the looks you give me.
I wasn't giving you any looks.
You look at me all the time.
Because you're always asking me to look at you.
It would be nice if I didn't have to ask you.
It would be nice if you didn't need me to look, which would make it unnecessary to even ask.
I can't ever get any support from you, Glenn. You have all the time for everything and everybody in the world, but I have to draw blood to get your attention when I walk into a room.
We walked in the room together. It was already done. Cassie, please don't start. We're 45 minutes late as it is. I don't want to ruin this night for Charlie and Myra.
We're 45 minutes late because you scowled at every dress that I tried on.
I didn't scowl. I smiled. You always think my smile looks like a scowl, you think my grin looks like a frown, and you think my frown looks like a yawn.
Don't sneer at me.
It wasn't a sneer. It was a peeve.
This conversation is so banal. I can't believe any of the things that we're saying. We sound like some damn TV couple.
Oh, so now you're going to get into the language, right?
No, Mr. Perfect, I'm not going to get into any language. I don't want to risk a scowl, a frown, a yawn, a sneer, or a peeve. God forbid I show a human imperfection. I'd wake up with the divorce papers in my hand.
What's with this thing lately with divorce? Where does that come from? Cassie, I don't look at you sometimes because I'm afraid you're thinking you don't like the way that I'm looking at you.
I don't know what the hell you want from me, Glenn. I really don't.
I don't want anything from you. I just want us to be the way we were before we got to be the way we are.
You suffocate me sometimes. I just want to go home.
Go home. We just got here. We haven't even seen anyone yet.
I don't know how I'm going to get through this night. They all know what's going on. They're your friends. And you expect me to behave like nothing's happening?
Nothing is happening. What are you talking about?
Don't you lie to me. The whole city knows about you and that cheap little chippy bimbo.
Will you keep it down? Nothing is going on. Blowing some out of all proportions. I hardly know the woman. She's on the Democratic fundraising committee. I met her and her husband at 2 cocktail parties, for goodness sakes.
2 cocktail parties, huh?
Yes, 2 cocktail parties.
You think I'm stupid?
No.
You think I'm blind.
No.
You think I don't know what's going on?
Yes, because you don't.
I'm going to tell you something, Glenn. Are you listening?
Don't you see my ears perking up?
I've known about you and Carol Newman for a year now.
Amazing. Since I only met her 4 months ago. And I'm asking you to please lower your voice. That butler must be listening to everything.
You think I care about a butler and a bleeding cook? My friends know about your bimbo. What do I care about domestic help?
What has gotten into you tonight, Cassie? Are my political ambitions bothering you? Are you threatened somehow because I'm running for the Senate?
State Senate. State Senate. Don't make it sound like we're going to Washington. We're going to Albany. 23 degrees below zero in the middle of winter Albany. You're not Times Man of the Year yet. You understand, honey?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What was that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, like I'm behaving badly. I'm the shrew witch wife who's giving you such a hard time. Well, I'll tell you something, Glenn. I'm not the only one who knows. People are talking, kiddo. Trust me.
What do you mean? You haven't said anything to anyone. Have you?
Oh, is that what you're worried about? Your reputation? Your career? Your place in American history? Well, I'll tell you what your place in American history will be. I'll remember to stand with you and the bimbo in a motel together.
You were so hyped tonight, Cass. You're out of control. You've been rubbing your quartz crystal again, haven't you? I told you to throw those crystals away. They're so dangerous. They're like petrified cocaine. Cassie, don't take it out. Don't rub your crystal at the party. Put it away. Don't let my friends see what you're doing.
Then don't let my friends do what you're doing.
Glenn, Cassie, I thought it was you. How you kids doing?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better, thanks.
Glenn and Cassie are here.
We're fine. Just great. Hi, Lynn. Cassie, it's Lynn. Cassie.
Leonard.
Did it suddenly freeze up out there?
Freeze up?
Isn't that an icicle she has there?
No. It's a quartz crystal.
Where's Chris and Claire?
Someone else come in.
Yes, Ken. Glenn and Cassie, I told you.
Oh.
His ears are plugged up, a bad cold. Have you kids been helped yet?
Yes, the butler.
The butler's here?
Well, he's getting his drinks.
Was he alone?
No, the cook's with him.
Miley? Oh, what a relief. You know, we didn't have any help here for a while.
Really? Where's Charlie and Myra?
Charlie and Myra? They're still in the room, I guess?
Lenny, my towel fell off.
Get you another towel. I have to get the bandages first. Excuse me, folks. I gotta get some bandages. Myra? Is it alright if I come in? Sure, honey, come on in!
Lenny, where'd you go?
I did it. It's Lynn and Cassie.
Wait, is that you? Oh, Glenn! Is that you, Glenn?
Yes, and Cassie, I hear you have a cold.
You think I look old? I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. Hi, Cassie. Did the others know you're here?
Yes, we just saw Lenny.
Have you seen Lenny?
Yes, we went to Charlie's room.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. A manhole cover blew up right next to my ear.
That's terrible.
I said a manhole cover blew up right next to my ear.
Yes, I hear you.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all. Does anyone give you anything to drink?
Yes, the butler.
Oh, that's right, the help's not here. They're in the Orient somewhere.
I think he's going dotty.
Yes, a hot toddy would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to see if Lenny's in Charlie's room. We're all coming down in a minute. Myra, can I come in? Sure, honey, come on in. Myra, are you in there? Yes, come in.
I'll be right there.
Where are you going?
To the bathroom. I suppose you'd like to make a quick phone call while I'm in there?
Who's it?
Cassie, who's that?
Oh, it's Chris. Just a second, Cass. Hi, Cassie. I didn't know you were here. I would have opened the door. Hi, Glenn. How are you? Mwah.
Listen, is there anything going on here?
I don't know. Who have you seen?
Lenny and Kim for just a second, and then Butler and Miley.
Miley and the butler are here? I must have been in there for ages. Are you through in the bathroom? Me?
Yeah, sure.
Because you left it locked.
You will? that? Oh, hi, Cass. It's Claire. Just a minute.
Hi, Cassie. Hi, Glenn. Where are the boys?
Well, Lenny and Kid are with Charlie and Myra. Myra sounded very excited.
You spoke to Myra?
No, I heard her talk to Ken Ware.
I'd love to have a copy of that conversation.
Are you both in the bathroom? Because I need to go. Oh, Miley and the butler are here.
Really? Where's Ernie and Cookie?
I just met Ernie. Isn't he the butler?
Oh, no, okay, got that one cleared up.
So then they're just going back to the Orient.
I reckon so. You're very well informed.
Why is everyone up in Charlie's room?
Oh, there was something they all wanted to watch on TV.
Very good, Chris.
This is beginning to look like a party.
Hey, what were you all watching up there?
Where?
On TV.
Well, you know, the thing you went to watch with Ken, Charlie, and Myra.
Yes. The PBS special on, what's his name?
Hitler.
Yes. Hitler.
10th wedding anniversary? Ever watch the special? Hitler?
Hitler as a boy. What was first one?
Dinner's coming along. A little scotch straight up.
Thanks.
Hey, Lenny, you got those bandages?
Oh, yeah, I left him on Hitler, on the television. Right down.
Listen, I'm sorry. I mistook you for the butler.
Yeah, I kind of thought you did. No, I'm an analyst.
Oh, for Pete's sake, I'm Glenn. How's your wife doing?
Well, the spaghetti's boiling, but the duck is still frozen.
No, I meant her arm.
Oh, she's not doing too bad. Her fingers are cramping up a little bit, though.
You know, she has to see a doctor. Charlie has one 10 minutes from here. Dr. Dudley.
Oh, we called him. He's busy.
You called him about Cookie's arm?
No, silly. About Lenny's neck.
Lenny's neck?
And when he called back, we told him about Ken's ears.
Isn't that incredible? From a can of shaving cream exploding.
I thought it was a manhole cover.
It was. You see, the pressure from the manhole cover made the shaving can cream explode.
I didn't hear that one.
I got him.
Certainly some excitement going on around here.
Oh, guess who Glenn's doctor is?
You're kidding. I wish I did his taxes.
Wait a minute. Glenn Cooper from Poughkeepsie?
That's right.
You're running for state senate.
Yeah.
I have a friend who knows you very well.
Really? Who's that?
Harold Green.
Harold Green.
Harold Green?
Sure, I know Harold Green. We went to the University of Pennsylvania together. I haven't seen him in years. What's he doing now?
He's a proxy new social member who doesn't play tennis and eats lunches.
Oh, at the club.
Yeah, I was waiting in the emergency room.
Yeah, right. Nice meeting you, Glenn. There's Perrier. Oh, dinner will be ready soon. Thought I was the butler.
Somebody, please. I need a drink real bad.
How's your ears, kid?
A beer would be fine, thanks.
Maybe Charlie has some eardrops. Did you see any in the medicine cabinet when you were getting the bandages?
No, I didn't think of that.
I'll go up and look.
No, I remember. I looked. I forgot I looked. And there weren't.
Is there a cat in here? Sort of cat me out. There it is again.
What's the phone, kid?
A bone? Why would you want a bone? It's a cat, not a dog. We're hungry too, pussy. We haven't eaten either. Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry, operator. We have a bad connection. It's Harry Jones from Venezuela.
This ought to be interesting.
That's Cassie's cousin. Wait, I'll get Cassie. I'm sure she wants to speak to her mom. Cassie?
Hi, Joni. No, it's Lenny. Yeah, we're all here. We're all having a great time.
Cassie?
Really? Well, Charlie and Myra, of course they're here. What'd you think? You want to speak to them? Hey? Hold on a minute. Speak to them.
They didn't call to talk to me. They called to talk to Charlie and Mike.
Hey, speaking of, Cassie, it's Cousin Joan. Venezuela.
Hi, Joan. No, this is Claire. Oh, well, Myra? Myra looks beautiful. She's wearing a red kimono. Miley's mother sent it to her from Japan. Oh, you'd like to speak to her? Okay, hold on just a second. Here, you talk to her.
Don't give me the phone. I'll drive your kids to school for a year.
I've done my part. I'm not the Red Cross.
Cassie, it's Joan and Harry. Don't you want to speak to them?
Hi, Joan. Hi, sweetheart. How's Venezuela? No, this is Chris. You sent a gift? A crystal ball from students? Gee, I think it's broken. I'll let Myra tell you about it. Hold on.
Cassie, are you all right?
Who hasn't spoken to her yet?
Ken!
Ken, do you want to speak to Joan?
What?
Joan, do you want to speak to Joan?
Yeah, sure, I want to go home.
Joan, I think I'm losing you. I think our connection's going bad.
Cassie, will you hurry up? Lose that connection. Come on, will you?
It's Tintin, everyone. Who banged on the door?
I did. Your cousin Joan's on the phone from Venezuela.
You scared the life out of me! I dropped my crystal down the toilet, a 2 million-year-old crystal! I can't take this anymore! Here, you came here anyway. What's the difference? Oh, don't stand with me! Go and get my crystal!
Hey, just cool it, Cassie, okay?
Oh, there it goes. This time it's permanent.
You think I'm crystal? It's like killing your own dog! Thanks, everyone!
What's that?
It was you, Ken. It was your fork scraping your plate.
My what?
Your fork! Scraping your plate!
You're fading out again, Glenn.
It wasn't me. It was Chris.
I can hear voices now, but just a little here and there.
You think you're gonna have another cigarette?
No. No cigarettes.
It's like I can't get over it. The entire story is so hard to believe.
Why is it hard to believe? Because we were acting our heads off to keep the truth from you.
Myra is gone.
Right.
Servants are gone.
Right.
Charlie shoots himself in the earlobe.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
How can I believe such a story? People running up and down the stairs, cans of shaving cream exploding, no one answering the door. How can I believe it? I'm on the staff at Bellevue Hospital. You never let on.
Listen, I was so desperate for a cigarette, I went up into Charlie's bathroom and tried to light up a Q-tip.
Don't you have any self-control?
Of course I do. I only smoked half. Something's wrong with Ken.
Maybe he's still hungry. Do you want seconds, Kenny?
No, he's trying to tell us something. Quiet, everyone.
What is it, Ken?
I can't take it anymore. The pressure, it's killing me. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. Myra's not here. The servants aren't here. Charlie's upstairs. He's not here. Maybe it was attempted suicide. Maybe it wasn't. I don't care. I'm over it.
It's all right, Ken. We know. Lenny told us.
You know?
Yes.
Who told you?
Lenny.
Glenn? Glenn told you?
No, Lenny. Lenny told us.
I wish you were deaf again.
Is this true, Lenny? Did you tell them?
You just finish your damn dinner and leave us alone.
Come on, Lenny, he's been under a big strain.
And I haven't. I've been acting my head off that Myra was here. I had actual conversations with her up there. I even did her voice in case someone was listening.
Was that you? You could have fooled me.
I did.
That's right, you did.
So you really were watching Hitler on PBS?
No, we decided to stop everything so we can watch the rise and fall of Adolf Hitler. I can't believe you people.
It sounded so real. I believed it.
What about you, Mrs. Cooper? What's her name?
Cassie.
What about you, Cassie? Did you think that anything strange was going on?
Yes, for about 6 months now.
What do you mean by that? What does she mean by that?
You'll have to forgive her. She's so very upset about losing her crystals.
We could call a plumber. They get everything out. Wedding rings and car keys. I had Nick who lost her dentures down the toilet and they got them out.
And she wore them?
Well, obviously you cleaned them.
They could have been blessed by the Pope. I wouldn't put them back in my mouth.
Well, unless you're into crystals, you wouldn't understand. They're not even very special properties. You have to rinse them in clear spring water. They need direct sunlight. Cassie scrubs them every night with a soft, wet toothbrush. You never dry them in a towel. You use sort of a leathery cloth. They really are very delicate.
Have you got them enrolled in a good school yet?
Come on, Claire. If the crystals work for her and give her a sense of pleasure and comfort, then what's wrong with it?
You don't have to defend me, Ernie. Crystals will be here long after this planet is gone.
If the planet is gone, don't the crystals go with it?
Listen, I don't know if this will help Ernie, but there's a big crystal chandelier in the dining room. Should I mention it to her?
Thanks, Chris, but I don't think so. Let's leave her alone now.
You know, I can hear everything that you're saying. I'm not deaf, but Ken may be.
What?
I can unscrew the toilet myself. I've done it before.
I don't think this is the time or the place to fix toilet sugar.
Yes, maybe another time. Another place.
You know, bleeding arm and all, that was one heck of a meal, Cookie. My hat's off to you.
Here, here.
Bravissimo.
Oregano. Oregano.
I love the ducks.
Does anybody want to?
Doesn't anybody what, Ken?
Does anybody want to know what happened to Charlie? He could be dead up there for all we know. It's been awfully quiet down there.
How would you know?
What?
Ken's right. We've all been down here so busy eating and explaining to each other that we all forgot about Charlie.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, almost done this way.
Wait. We're all in a precarious situation here. Not only Charlie, but a lot of people's futures depend on how we deal with this issue.
Meaning you.
Well, no. See, me and Cassie arrived late. We just heard about it. We're hardly involved.
Ernie and I were doing all the cooking. Nobody told us. Sorry.
I wanted to call the police. Ken wouldn't let me call the police. Claire, didn't I want to call the police?
Lenny wanted to call the police.
So what are you saying? That it's all Ken's responsibility?
What we're saying is that when it comes down to it, Ken's the most logical, that's all.
I can't believe this. Ken almost went deaf trying to protect Charlie and everybody else here. I expected a little bit more from his best friends. You're a bunch of wimps. Did you hear any of this, Ken?
Well, answer her, Glenn. Did you?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What? What is it?
I lost my earrings. My good earrings. My grandmother's earrings.
Where did you lose them?
Right here. Right around here.
Find them, honey. Relax.
What did they look like?
They were old. They were very, very old. Oh, pearls with little rubies. Those were my grandmother's earrings. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
What is
I
it?
have them! They're right here in my hand! I forgot I had them! I'm so stupid! Please forgive me! What were we talking about?
Glenn, I'm a little bit worried about your wife. Are you sure that she's okay in there?
Oh, she's fine. She's just in there trying to figure some way to get back at me. She'll come up with something. Yeah, she's got one.
I'm sorry, everyone. I know I've behaved badly tonight.
No.
No, I really have, and I'm sorry. I've just had such a hard day, and I'm just not really here tonight.
Well, that's okay. Neither are Charlie or Myra.
That's funny, Lenny.
That's truly very funny. I can never think of anything funny to say. How do you do that?
Well, I don't know. I just... Can I get you a glass of
Why?
water?
Does it look like I need one?
Glenn, who's she trying to get back at, you or me?
All right, Cassie, cut it out.
What do you mean, sweetheart?
You know what I mean. Push your hair back up and sit in a chair.
Do you know what he's talking about, Len?
Excuse me. I'm going to go get Charlie's gun.
Cassie, everyone here is your friend. Why don't you and I go out onto the back terrace and have a nice quiet talk?
You do? And you'll have a back worse than mine.
Oh, I see what everyone's saying. And that's really incredible. Because the same thing happened to me and Glenn last week at a cocktail party for the Democratic Fundraising Committee. There was the nicest woman there. Very sweet, very refined, very attractive. And because I can feel so silly and so insecure sometimes, I thought she was coming on to Glenn. They got off to dance and they were as close as freshly laid wallpaper.
Okay, Cassie, I think we're going.
Excuse me, I must have eaten too quickly.
Not you.
I got it. Hello. Charlie? It's Charlie.
Molly? Who's Molly?
Charlie! Charlie, not Molly!
Yes. Yes, Charlie, we're all here. Glenn, Ken, Ernie, Chris, Cassie, Cookie, and Claire.
Isn't that strange? All the girls' names start with a C.
That's right, except for Myra.
Her middle name is Clara.
Well, and all the men's names sound alike. Glenn, Lynn, Ken.
That's right.
Except for Ernie and Charlie.
Well, Charlie begins with a C.
What is this anagrams for Pete's sake? Let the man talk on the phone.
No, I understand. That's perfectly reasonable. You do what you have to do. He needs more time to think.
More time to drink? You shouldn't drink with Valium.
Think, not drink.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I even popped. It just opened up. My God, it sounds like a subway in here.
This is incredible, but I'm having the first
I just thought of something else. What? Ernie. Ernie's last name is Cusack, and it begins with a C.
You just remembered your husband's last name.
I can hear my pulse. It's slightly up, not too bad.
I'm very good at things like that.
Cass, you're going to end up in the same place where your crystal is.
Don't threaten me, sweetheart, or I'll start naming names.
That's it, I've got to stay. But I'm putting you in a taxi.
Oh, wow!
Oh my God.
Wait,
You know, I feel badly for her. Especially because one day she'll grow old and die.
I just thought of something else. Glenn went to Penn.
Oh, sit on it, will you, honey?
If I knew all of my group, I would never need another group again.
Quiet. I can hear them. Hear who? Glenn and Cassie. They're out in the driveway. I swear I can hear them.
The man's a German Shepherd.
I don't think it's your business to listen again.
If he can hear through walls, it's his business.
He's talking about a woman. She sounds pretty upset.
I'll say she just kicked a car with her foot. Who wants to be him done?
Crap! Good side too, I bet.
I just figured something out.
I know what she's going to say. Glenn, Len, and Ken are all men.
It's Glenn Cooper. Glenn's the one Myra's been having an affair with.
You think so?
Figure it out. Myra's been working really hard on Glenn's campaign. 2-3 nights a week, late nights.
That's right. Charlie's not dumb. He puts two and two together. He confronts Myra with it, she confesses, he tells the servants to go home, and then he tries to blow his brains.
You don't know that. That's an assumption on your part. A very, very dangerous statement to make. Don't you agree with me, Lenny?
No,
Why not?
I don't feel like it.
My point is, we have to bring this thing to a head. I'm going to go up and talk to Charlie and find out what's what.
But no. You shouldn't do that. As far as Charlie's concerned, only Chris and I know about the gunshots. Am I right?
Right. He's been upstairs the whole time with a pillow covering his ears.
So what you're trying to say is that Charlie doesn't know that we know?
Well, he's got to know that we haven't seen Myra and that the servants aren't here.
Exactly. But he doesn't know the rest to know about the gunshots.
Wait a minute. Go slower. Talk like we're children.
What I'm saying is, you and I told Charlie we wouldn't tell anyone.
But then you went and told everyone.
No. I told you and Lenny. Lenny told everyone.
Yeah, but you were deaf then. You couldn't hear me telling everyone.
And then you went and told everyone after when you told everyone.
We'll go fast again. It doesn't matter anyway.
My point is, as long as Charlie doesn't know that the rest of you know,
Then why tell him now? I see your point. We have to keep up the subterfuge. If we confront Charlie with everything that we all know about the gunshots, he could go to pieces. So until he tells us his own story himself, we have to pretend that we don't know anything.
I should be the one who goes up. I tell him that everyone's here, and he asks, do they know about the gunshots?
And you say no.
I say no, and he says, well, if Myra's not down there, and the servants aren't down there, and I'm not down there, what do I tell him?
Something's wrong with Cassie. Whoops.
Whoops. What whoops? She threw up in the car?
No, she hit Glenn. His nose is bleeding.
Tell me when he hits her back, I'd love to watch.
Be quiet. Can't hear myself think. What was I saying?
You said I should be the one who goes up. I tell Charlie that everyone's here. And then he asks, does everyone know about the gunshots? Or he said, you say no. You said, I say no. Well, then Charlie asks, well, if I'm not down there and Myra's not
All right.
I've got it. Charlie is going to want to know what Ken told us. So Ken tells Charlie that he told us that Charlie had a large benign wart removed from his ear this morning, but he's okay. Then all of a sudden, Myra's mother broke her hip, and Myra had to take her to the hospital, and is going to stay the night. The help, thinking that the party was off, left the food and went home. It all happened so fast that they forgot to call us. When we arrived, we saw the food, we understood, and decided to cook dinner for ourselves. That's the story.
I wouldn't believe the mother breaking your hip.
Why not?
She died 6 years ago.
Well, then her father lives there.
Her father lives in California.
Well, does she have any relatives in the city?
She has a cousin, Florence.
Then Florence took her hip.
But Florence is married. Why wouldn't her husband take her?
When Myra broke her hip, the neighbors took her.
He only had a wart removed. Charlie could have taken her.
Can't you think of anything else?
I did. I thought of the mother, the father, the cousin, the wart, and the hip. Nothing satisfies you people, Arnie.
You have to understand that nothing in that story seems logical. It just seems like it happened.
We don't need logic. The man is in shock, emotional despair, and mental anguish. Logic doesn't mean crap to him right now. Excuse my language. It's a telephone.
Don't you think we know that's the telephone? We're all wealthy people here. We all own telephones.
Hello? Yes, he is. Hold on just a moment. It's a woman for Glenn.
So?
Well, it sounds like Myra.
Oh, freakadoodle-doo.
Should I begin?
Hold on a second. Hello? Yes, Glenn is outside just right now. May I ask who's calling? I see. Hold on just a second. I can't tell. Maybe it is and maybe it isn't.
Who did she say it was when you asked who was calling?
She said just a friend.
How did you say it?
She said just a friend. How many different ways are there to say just a friend?
I'll tell you how many ways there's phony, sincere, drunk,
Scared, guilty, lying.
Offhanded, perplexed, and deceitful.
Ominous. Anonymous.
This isn't Scrabble, for goodness sakes.
Even the phone didn't talk.
She didn't ask to talk to you.
She didn't ask to talk to you either. I know Myra's voice. We talk. Hello. No, this is Glenn's friend, Len. Ken went to go get Glenn. You know, you sound awfully familiar. Do I know you? I see. Hold on, please. I don't think it's her.
Who does it sound like?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Why would Meryl Streep be calling here?
Not the Meryl Streep, but you know how she sounds in her movies, like she's playing the character perfectly, so it sounds like her, but it's really not her? That's what this person sounds like.
Like it's not Meryl Streep?
And now we're playing Trivial Pursuit. Ken, would you please go get Glenn?
All right.
Hello? Yes, somebody's going to get... Hello? Hello? Shh. she hung up. She must have gotten suspicious.
I can hear something else.
I bet it's a Concorde landing in London.
No, it's a car pulling up the driveway.
Maybe it's Myra.
We got trouble. Oh, we really got trouble.
What is it? It's the police. It's a police car.
See? I want to call the police, but what happened? The police came. I'm gonna call the police.
Maybe it was Myra. Maybe it was Charlie.
It was Cassie. You were fighting with her. Did she use my phone in my car?
That's a call. She hit me with it.
She broke my phone, my new phone, and my new car.
Well, we have to figure out what we're going to say to the police when they come in.
They're trying to talk to Cassie, but she won't roll down the windows.
They're gonna bust my windows. I'm gonna take my car home in an envelope.
Can't believe you just left her outside like that. She's in no condition to answer police questions.
She's in good enough condition to smash my nose. I got blood on my shirt.
And you're running for state senate. I wouldn't let you run for Chinese food.
What's wrong with you people? I have a 6-year-old child who behaves better than we do.
Okay, then bring him down here and let him talk to the police.
Easy, Lenny. She did her part. She called Dr. Dudley.
Everybody called Dr. Dudley. He's in the yellow pages in China.
Maybe Dr. Dudley called the police.
It's the phone again. Twice in a row he guesses it.
Hello? Yes, he is. Hold on just a moment. Glenn, it's for you. It's the same woman as before.
Really?
What say, woman?
Well, maybe it was Myra. Maybe it was Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep?
Well, you know how she sounds. In the movies, she plays a character perfectly, but it's not really her. That's how this person sounded.
Got 2 policemen coming up, and she's giving us a resume at the party.
They're walking over here.
Hello?
They're on their way over.
Oh, hi, how are you? No, it's not a cold. It's a telephone injury.
All right. The thing we can't let happen is let them see Charlie. We can't let him downstairs or them upstairs.
Listen, I tried talking to Cassie. She's very upset.
And above all else, no false statements. This above all, agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah, to thine own self be true. They're in the hearts of better men. Are you crazy? They're right outside the door.
The worst thing you should talk to her, but I can't get her out of the car.
They're gonna ask about the gunshots. What do we tell them about the gunshots?
Listen, I'll call you back in 15 minutes. Are you the same 914 number?
Kill him. Somebody kill him right now. Just push him over the balcony.
I'm very serious about this, but I'm not going to be able to hold my bladder.
I've got it! We tell them we never heard the gunshots.
You mean lie to them?
What happened to this above all?
No work tonight, maybe some other time.
If you let me go to the bathroom, I promise I'll come back.
Of course, I know you're a good friend. Thank you for all your wonderful support.
You know what? Let's leave him here. Let's leave this schmuck for the cops.
I can't talk anymore. I'll call you back. I will. All right, what's going on?
Well, about 6 weeks ago, we got this invitation to this party.
All right, think everyone, think. Why didn't we hear the gunshots?
We're all deaf people, and we meet once a week, and that's why we didn't hear the doorbell.
Go to jail.
I got it. We were all upstairs watching the Hitler program, and they were calling Berlin, and we couldn't hear anything else.
There was no Hitler program. We made it up to fool this schmuck.
You know, I've had just about enough from you, Lenny.
Well, we've got to let him in sometime.
Okay, Claire, open the door.
I can't. I'm in charge of music.
Music! That's it! What? The music was on. We were all dancing. We couldn't even hear the gunshots. Claire, turn on the music.
Yeah.
No, wait. There's one last thing.
What?
One of us has to be Ernie, just in case. Not Ernie. Drunk. Charlie.
In case of what?
In case they want to talk to him. He does own the house.
Yeah, you're right. Charlie's in no condition to tell the police the whole story.
Of course, because no one's heard the real story.
Exactly. But we have to make sure that the story we all tell them is not the one that's going to get us in trouble.
I never saw a singing ship empty so fast.
No, I agree. Kid is absolutely right. One of you 3 guys needs to be Charlie.
When did you move to France?
Well, let's be honest. I didn't even hear the gunshots.
Bang, bang, you bastard!
Yes, it is, dear, but not if you do it well enough.
I got it. Well, I'll get in a circle, right? And I'll count to 3. And when I get to 3, we either put out 2 fingers or 1. And say if everyone puts out 2 fingers and one person puts out 1, that person's Charlie.
Who made you Don Corleone?
You got a better idea?
Yeah, let's let the women wrestle for it.
Come on, let's just get this over with.
Come on. Ready? Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 2. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. All the same. Damn it. Okay. Come on. Okay. We gotta read this out. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Put out 2 fingers out. You only have 1 finger.
No, Lenny. It's 1 finger, 1.
It was 2, I swear.
No, it was 1. 1 finger, 1. I saw it!
John Hopkins.
Now go upstairs, Lenny, and don't come down until we call you.
No, I'm anxious to come down as Charlie.
All right. Is that it? Can we put on music, please?
All right, everybody, get your partners. Get ready. Come on.
Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to just burst in.
Why didn't you ring the doorbell?
I did. 5 times.
Well, we never heard it.
Well, I guess the music was on so loud you couldn't hear anything.
Of course, the music.
It was on really loud.
No wonder we didn't get any phone calls. The music was on.
That was it, the music.
It was on.
So loud! What seems to be the trouble, officer?
There's some investigation, sir. My name is Officer Welch. This Officer Punney, is this your house, sir?
Oh no, I live elsewhere other than here.
As do I. Live elsewhere. Do you think you can tell us what this is all about, officer?
Yes, yeah, Marty,
Just
over
do
here.
it right. No, you just
want to ask a few questions. Can anyone tell me the owner of the house is?
Well, we'd be glad to, officer, but I do believe it's customary for you to first tell us why it is you're here.
You're a lawyer, aren't you?
Yes, yes I am.
Well, as a lawyer, you understand you're not obligated to answering these questions. But I was hoping someone could be cooperative enough to tell me the owner's name.
Brock, Charlie Brock.
Tell me if Mr. Brock is home at the present.
I don't know. Chris, is Charlie at home?
Charlie? I think he went to walk the dog.
Then he'll be back soon.
No. It's Dawson. They take very small steps.
He's here, officer. I saw him come in.
Then can I possibly have a word with him?
Well, it's an awkward time. You see, we're having a party.
Yes, I've noticed. What's the occasion?
The 10th wedding anniversary of Charlie and Myra Brock.
You know, it wouldn't take long. I just need a minute of his time.
He's sleeping.
Sleeping? In the middle of his anniversary party?
He got depressed and took some sleeping pills.
When can I speak with Mrs. Brock?
She's not here.
She's not.
That's why he's depressed.
Where is she?
Her father broke his hip. She had to take him to the hospital.
During her anniversary party. Would someone else have taken him?
Her father lives in California.
You, sir. What's wrong with your eye?
Me? Yes, I put some drops in earlier and the cap fell off. The whole bottle went in.
May I have your name, please, sir?
My name?
Yes, sir.
You mean my name?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem with giving me your name?
I'm sorry, I just can't see you very well.
You don't have to see the talk, sir. The drops didn't go in your mouth, did they?
I feel you're being unnecessarily abusive to these people. And if you don't tell us why it is you're here, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Yes, sir, I will. Can anyone tell me who owns a BMW outside?
Why, that's my husband's car.
No. What's his name?
You don't have to answer that, Claire.
His name is Leonard Gans.
Where's Mr. Leonard Gans now?
I object!
I'm not a judge. This isn't a court. I don't have a gavel. I just want to know where the man is.
We still haven't told us why it is you're here. We're still not telling you where he is.
No, I always have trouble in this neighborhood. All right. At approximately 8:15 tonight, an auto accident occurred on 12th and Danbury. A brand new red 2003 Porsche convertible with New York license plates smashed inside of a brand new BMW four-door sedan. Now we know it wasn't the BMW's fault because the Porsche was a stolen car, stolen at approximately 8:15 tonight, right off the dealer's lot. Now, do you have any idea who the Porsche belonged to?
How would I know?
Belonged to Deputy Mayor Charles M. Brock, purchased today from his wife Myra, a surprise wedding anniversary present.
Surprise hardly says it.
Aha, so you're here to investigate the car accident?
Yes, no. If Mr. Gans is here, I'd like to have a word with him, and if he's not, the police department would like to know where he is.
Could you step outside for a minute?
Why?
Mrs. Gans is my client. I would like to first consult with her before any further questioning. It is within my rights.
1 minute. That's all you get.
Thank you. What does that be, Lenny?
What are you talking
They don't even know about the gunshots. They're here to ask about the car accident. We can't let Lenny be Lenny because he's upset with being Charlie. We can't let Charlie be Lenny because he's upset with the both of us here.
Do you understand him in real life? We actually don't talk that much.
Right, Bernie, Glenn, we gotta do the circle thing.
Leave me alone with the stupid game.
I know it's dumb, but we got any. We need a
Oh,
Lenny.
never mind. The girls will do it. Come on, girls. The odd woman's husband is Lenny.
My husband is Lenny.
No, Lenny is for Charlie. You're playing for Glenn. Come on, give him a circle. Okay?
I don't know how to play this.
Just put out your fingers and we'll do all the counting, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cookie, you have to put out your fingers.
I don't want to lose my earrings again.
Just 1 or 2 fingers, okay? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Sorry, Ken.
It's all right. Okay. Everyone, I'm Lenny. Ernie, will you open up the door, please?
Certainly, Leonard.
I'm glad to see you're not dancing again.
Aha.
Where's Mr. Leonard Gans?
He's right here in this room, officer. I am Leonard Gans.
You are.
Yes.
Now, how come it took you a whole minute to think of your name?
Well, never rush your answers. Harvard Law School.
Never trust a man who doesn't know if he's here or not. Please guide me. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm his wife. Best friend! Her! Mrs. Gans!
Are you here alone, ma'am?
No, I'm here with my husband, Mr. Gorman.
Where's he?
Must have gone home early.
How much of a party is it?
Had its ups and downs.
Mr. Gans, please tell us about the accident in full, complete detail.
Well, could you go outside for 1 more minute?
I ain't going no place, nowhere, no time. This is it. This is where I live until I get what I came for, even if my whole family has to move in. What's that?
1047, put me over. Check. Got it. Hold it. Red 2003 Porsche convertible located at 5th and Market in Tarrytown. Suspects apprehended. They said call tonight.
Well, that ties a little bundle up. Sorry to disturb you folks.
Okay.
some further questioning for you tomorrow, Mr. Hans. Let me take any more of your time.
No problem.
Now, I know I've seen you someplace before. What was your name again?
Glenn Cooper.
Were you ever on TV?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes, I'm running for the state senate.
Right, I saw you in that interview on PBS. Why were you so afraid to give me your name?
Well, you know, when you're in politics, you don't want to get mixed up with these type of things.
But you weren't even involved. Well, unless you witnessed the accident. Did you?
Oh, no. Me and my wife arrived late. We didn't even hear the gunshots.
What gunshots?
Huh?
I said, what gunshots?
Well, I suppose the gunshots that were fired when they chased a stolen car.
That was 20 miles away, over in Terrytown. Do you have 2020 here, Mr. Cooper?
Will do. Neighbors reported that 2 gunshots were fired from inside 1257 Peekskill Road, Queens Landing. Investigate.
1257 Peekskill Road. Well, we got ourselves a doubleheader, don't we? Anybody, want to tell us about the gunshots?
Music was on real loud.
Nobody heard them, I suppose? Who's the woman sitting outside the BMW?
She's my wife, Cassie.
I'd like to have a word with Mrs. Cooper. Connie, get her in here.
Connie? With a seat?
It's me like you go out to find dinner. I'd like to speak with the help, please.
They're not here.
Then who did the cooking?
I did.
Now, what's your name?
Cookie.
And your real name?
That is my real name. I have 2 sisters named Candy and Taffy.
Yeah. Is that blood on your shirt there, Glenn?
Yes, I scratched myself with a fork during dinner.
Is that blood on your shirt too, Glenn?
Me? Yes. Must have rubbed against Len. When we were dancing.
Ken, Len, Glenn. That's really weird.
It's just a coincidence.
Yes, it is. My name's Ben. Are you alright, Mrs. Cooper?
I'm not pressing any charges. My lawyer will handle this.
It was an accident. She dropped the electric cigarette lighter on the leather seat, so I grabbed her jacket and I pulled her out of the car.
Nah. How'd you get that nasty blow on your nose?
Well, my wife was hanging up the car phone and my head was a little too low.
My. We've got ourselves a lot of cartoon humor in this case, don't we?
Oh.
Are you hurting too, ma'am?
No. I have chronic back spasms. It's very hard for me to sit, stand, or walk.
Nah. You didn't hear the gunshots either, I suppose?
No, I was dancing. Dancing's good for my back.
To think I was almost out the door with this one. Mrs. Gorman?
Is that me? Yes, right, Mrs. Gorman.
What do you do?
Mostly I've been helping with the drinks.
Your occupation.
Nothing. Well, no, not nothing. I'm a liar. A lawyer. And mother. I have 2 children, a boy and 1 child. I'm sorry, I'm very nervous.
Yeah, you and everybody else, ma'am. I'm about to say something now that's, well, not really a part of my official capacity. But I don't believe one damn word I've heard in this place tonight. I think there were gunshots here. I think someone, or everyone, is trying to hide. Another man stabs himself with a fork. Someone's BMW gets smashed up. The host takes a short-legged dog for a walk and then goes to sleep. The hostess takes her father to a hospital in California with a broken hip. And nobody hears 2 gunshots because everybody's dancing, including a woman named Cookie who's been cooking all night and can't stand or walk. People have to deal with me. I'm a real cop, do you understand? I'm not somebody named Elmer your kids watch on Disney Channel. Now, I want some real answers, some intelligent answers, some believable answers, and answers that don't make me laugh. But first, I would like to speak with Mr. Charlie Brock to find out what the hell is going on here, including the possibility of him having 2 bullet holes in him. Now, I'll give you 5 seconds to get him down here, or I'll take 2 to help me get him. Don't mess with me now!
Screwed up in this case. I start counting or I start climbing steps. It's up to you. Wait, will you wait? Just wait, wait. Oh, Ernie, Kent, Lynn. I think it's time to calm Charlie down. Would you?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Hello? Charlie? We're ready for you now. Ready for us now. Relax, it's just a nerve reaction. What's wrong with him? He thinks he went temporarily blind. Just put some cold water on it, it'll be fine. Well, there's 2 police officers who would like to have a few words with you. Why? Because you put out one finger, that's why! It's all right. Right now.
The truth is, officer, we were trying to protect Mr. Brock because he's a dear friend of ours. But we knew we'd all be held in jeopardy if we held back the truth. There were 2 gunshots here tonight. I personally did not hear them. But I hold equal responsibility for those who did hear the gunshots and did not come forth with that information. Even though I didn't hear the gunshots. Stop being so helpful, Glenn. Nevertheless, Mr. Brock is willing to tell us the full and complete story. The details from which none of us has heard yet. About the missing help. About the disappearance of his wife, Myra. The 2 gunshots, which I didn't hear.
Oh, I'm gonna get this fastened in my back. Who gives a damn?
Hi, Charlie. Brock. Officer Welch, this is Officer Plimpy. Please have a seat. Take this down, Connie. Mr. Brock, please tell us exactly what happened in this house tonight.
Would anybody like lemon tart?
Go ahead, Mr. Brock.
The story? The story. As I remember it, as I'm telling it, as it happened. Well, here it goes. At exactly 6 o'clock, I came home from work. My wife Myra was in her dressing room getting dressed for the party. I grabbed a bottle of champagne from the refrigerator and headed upstairs. Rosita, the Spanish cook, was in the kitchen with Romana, her Spanish sister, and her Spanish son. They're all preparing an Italian dinner. As I climbed the stairs, I thought to myself, it's my 10th wedding anniversary, and I can't believe I still love my wife so much. Myra was putting on the perfume I bought for Christmas. I purposely buy it because it drives me wild. I knocked on the door. Knock, knock, knock. She opens it. I hand her a glass of champagne and I make a toast. To the most beautiful wife a man could ever have for 10 wonderful years. She toasts to the best man the most beautiful wife could ever have for 10 wonderful years. We drink, and we kiss, and we toast again. To the loveliest skin on the loveliest body that has not aged in 10 wonderful years. And she toasts to the gentlest hands that have ever spoken that has not aged in 10 wonderful years. We drink, we kiss, we toast. And we drink, and we kiss, and we toast. And we drink, and we kiss, and we toast. By 7 o'clock, the bottle was finished, my wife is sloshed, and I'm completely toasted. And then I smelled the perfume. The perfume I can never resist. I loved my wife in that moment with as much passion and throb as the night we were first newlyweds. I tell you this not with embarrassment, but with the pride and joy of a love that grows stronger and more lasting as each new day passes. We lay there, were spent naked. Yes. In each other's arms. We were complete in our happiness. It's now 8 o'clock. It's going dark outside. And then there was a gentle tap at the door. Tap, tap, tap. And the door flings open. It's a strange young man looking down at us with a big knife in his hand. I screams. I run for the drawer that I keep my the drawer where I keep my gun. I run back, ready to save my wife's life. Myra shoots herself with the towel. The strange young man, he's like, "You se dando his leg." I must be Spanish. And I never saw it was either son before Romero, and I didn't know that the knife was just to cut up the lettuce, and I didn't know that he was just asking me to heat up the dinner now. So I aim my gun, I'm ready to save my wife's life. Myra screams, pulls my arm, and I shoot myself in the earlobe. Blood was everywhere. I'm like, oh my God, I'm killing myself. So Rosita son Romero runs to the kitchen and tells Rosita Romero what happened, and he yells in Spanish. He goes, "Mamacita, ¿qué pasó?" "Hombre, que loco, que bang, bang!" Crazy man took a shot at them. My earlobe is bleeding all over Myra's new dress, so Myra gets a bathrobe and runs after them, because otherwise they'll have no dinner. But Rosita Romero, they leave in a huff, and they're off for Romeo. So, I hear the first guest arriving. I don't know if it's the first guest arriving or not. So I run to the door, it's dark outside, and I can't see, and I think someone's trying to steal my beautiful old Mercedes, so I take another shot at the bag! But I missed. My earlobe is killing me. Myra needs a new dress, so she runs to the basement over there. She needs to find the cedar chest where she keeps her last dress that she wore at the last Bonds for Israel. So, but the thing is, she can't find the light. She trips on top steps, tumbles downstairs, and passes out into the dark. I don't know where she is. I run to the basement to find her. I notice the door's open, and I'm afraid that strange looking man's going to come back and kill us all. So I shut the door and lock it, not knowing that Myra was still inside. I need some aspirin for my earlobe because there's blood everywhere. So I go up to my bathroom. I open the medicine cabinet and I take the aspirin, but I realize that the blood on my fingers get to my eyes and I can't see. I take more Valium instead. And you know, if you ever take a Valium, you know you can't talk from Valium. And you just go hard, but you can't talk. I want to tell them what happened. I can't talk, so sometimes I don't know to tell them what happened, but I write too fast and it looks like gibberish. And I'm afraid they'll think it's a suicide note. And my friend Glenn Cooper's coming. It would be bad for his campaign to give himself in a suicide note. So I tore the flushes out the toilet just as the guests are running inside. They're yelling and they're screaming at me. They're going, "What happened? What happened?" Before I know it, I pass out onto the bed. And that's the whole damn story. I'm as sure as that as my name is Charlie Brown.
All right, I buy it. Buy the whole thing. Why buy it? I liked it. I didn't believe it, but I liked it. I love my wife too. That's why I want to get home early. Sorry to disturb you folks. Take care of that here, Mr. Brock, and happy anniversary.
Hi.
Good night.
Where in the whole wide world did you get the guts to tell a story like that?
I made it up. But when? As I was telling you. Word by word, sentence by sentence. I don't know where the hell I was going, but I just kept going.
You don't speak Spanish.
I made the Spanish up too.
We all could have gone to jail for perjury.
I know, that was the challenge. It was the perfect time spot. It's the best damn time I ever had.
Lenny, I am impressed. I am truly and deeply impressed. You have without a doubt one of the weirdest minds in the world.
A toast to my husband, Lenny. Just when I thought I was getting bored with our marriage, I fell in love with him all over again. To Lenny.
To Lenny! I have an interesting question. What do you actually think happened to Charlie and Sarah?
Hello? Charlie, how are you feeling? Are you having some visitors? Well, that's great. We'll be right up. That was Charlie. He's going to tell us the whole story.
Let's hope it's shorter than Lenny's version.
Honey, can we go back later and look for my crystals?
How about you, Doc?
Who is it?
Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Chris.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there
I don't
we
like
go.
cameras.
Oh, you guys look great. You did great, Chris. Everybody said you did good.
That's on my toe. Okay, good. Well,
This is the first time I've seen the play all the way through.
Really?
It was exciting for me, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw bits and pieces of it.
I wanted to cry. Where's your dad? Oh, there is. Okay, bye, sweetie.
Chris is your son?
Yeah, good job, buddy. Good job. Joe and I played soccer many years ago. We were soccer players.
This was the best crowd tonight. Huh? The best crowd tonight.